Hello, it's me, you from the future, and I'm here to give you a warning. Don't ask why I look different, I just do. And I'm here to report the fact that you wasted your life. You went down the regular pipeline, you got a 9 to 5 job, all you did for free time was scroll and, mindlessly consume content while you just thought about wanting to do something better until one day you realize that you're very old. So you get married, have kids, and then retire. And I've come back from that retirement to tell you that you don't have to do that. If you haven't guessed it by now, I'm not you from the future. I'm a random teenager. But recently I've been thinking about the fact I'm thinking about 20 years in advance. What if I'm just laying there with a job that I hate, in bad shape, not loving my life, being unhappy, and then looking at a picture of myself from now and being like, damn, I wish he did something. And it's literally, I pretend that I got granted that wish, and now I went back in time to fix the timeline and give myself a happy life. Because, I know I'm not super old yet, but it's I feel like I've just been watching my life go by from the sidelines. And I feel like that's normal as a kid because, you got your parents taking care of you. You don't really have to worry about much. So it's but I feel like now more than ever, there's less and less people that switch out of that. And now it feels like everybody's just everybody, including me. I'm not even sitting up on a high horse being it's you people. It's I feel like we're all just sitting idly by and just not getting the life that we want. I'm just so scared that my life is gonna not go the way I want, and not be I want to look back and be that was special. That was something special. I really did something here. Cause I'm 17 and I have nothing going for me. I'm boring as fuck. I'm ugly as hell. And literally I don't have anything interesting that happened to me except me embarrassing myself. Which, there's plenty I can say about that. Plenty. I'd say if I'm about to tell you a life story, there's a 90% chance it's just me embarrassing myself. So yeah, I kind of feel just a side character and almost I'm not important. I really just want to start doing stuff, you know what I mean? Because the number one thing in life for me is creativity. So I feel I should just be creating random things and doing this and doing that. So I'm gonna really try to do that. But also at the same time, it's well, what are we supposed to do that the world is also falling apart? Because that's also something that's well, I can do all these things and I can romanticize my life, but the world's there's always something bad happening. It's well, great, I want to move out and be on my own, but it's how can I afford that? I guess you can roommate with somebody, but it's even still, you gotta get a job and then work. Literally, if you compare today's minimum wage to 60 years ago's minimum wage, it would be as if we were earning $66 an hour, but we're earning, whatever the minimum wage is, and we can't afford shisa. So it's so I'm just gonna have to work my entire life. I literally want to improve and make my life something worth living, but I'm literally gonna have to sacrifice all of my time to a 9 to 5 job that I hate. And especially when we have something that's so addictive, because I know it's been beaten to death, this topic, but it really is true. Me and so many others are attached to our phones because it's so easy to get that sort of entertainment and fulfillment. So it's I spend all my time on this and suddenly all my time is gone and I'm not a better person for it. And also another thing that's and also something that really sucks, I think about this so often where it's I was literally born in 2008 and I feel I missed out on everything. I feel the 90s, 2000s, 2010s era, that was kind of peak in terms of music and aesthetics and romanticization. I see so many of these cool stuff from the 90s and 2000s, and it's I literally missed all of that. I was a baby. I was a baby for 2 years in the 2000s, and that's it. So it's I'm trying to do all these things, but it's will will it ever be as aesthetic is if I did it? Will it be as aesthetic as if I did it in the 90s and 2000s? And it's like, we only get this one life, so it's like, well, I missed out, and that's that. And like, and similarly, I think of like, what if I was born as someone else, someone like cooler? That would, like, but no, I'm stuck in 2026 as a chud. It's 2026. It's not it's never gonna be 2000s again. Like, that's a little bit of a tangent, but like, you know, even though sometimes I'm a little like, you know, disappointed at what the cards I've been dealt and stuff, I still want to like do everything in my power to be the person that I want. So I encourage you and myself mostly to just like start doing stuff. Like, literally, if you think about it, just do it. Any collection you want to start. Any art thing you want to start it. I'm tired of waiting, because like, if the world's gonna like fall apart soon anyway, it's like, whatever. If I fail, I fail. If I win, I probably also fail. So there's like no reason not to do it. So yeah, for like the rest of the summer and the rest of this foreseeable future, I'm gonna be producing and writing an album. I'm gonna be picking up on drawing. I'm gonna do all these other art things. I'm gonna romanticize my life like I've never romanticized it before, because I realize like these 17 years of my life, what was I doing? Can I even remember? Like, I just feel like I missed out so bad, because like, you know, and I'm not too upset about this, because like, at least I didn't peak in high school, hey, but like, it's still like growing up ugly without friends and just as a boring person. Ugh. It's like, I see so many people like hanging out with their friends and like having these cool like romanticized high school lives, and having like partners and relationships, and you know, seeing movies about the same thing, seeing TV shows about the same thing, listening to music about the same thing. It's like, maybe I really did miss out, but I don't want that to define the rest of my life, because if it does, I might as well end it early. Sorry. Whoa, I shouldn't say that. But I have like no one that truly cares about me. I don't have anything going for me. I'm like, I don't really have that much style. I don't really have the looks. I don't really have the support from other people. So I really don't have a lot to lose, I guess. Like I'm gonna put everything I have into being as swaggy as possible. And if I lose, like, I'm literally just another lost soul in this hellscape. So yeah. And I do plan on using this channel to post some of my music once it gets good. It's not good right now. I hate being a beginner, but this is what it's all about. This is like my beginning. This is my genesis. Or maybe it's not, and I'm lying. But either way, I want it bad. Either I die doing this, or I die boring and alone. So yeah, lots more interesting things to come. And music coming as well. Me coming. My music coming as soon as it's good enough. So yeah, if you stay, thank you. If you don't, okay.